So, good morning, everyone. I can see that a number of us are joining already, and you're welcome to the 2021 December VCSP Wisdom Workshop of the FIG Young Surveyors Network. The theme is promoting tenure security in the face of legal, institutional, and social challenges. And with us already here this morning, we have Vice President Diane Dumashie, who is going to welcome us and open this session. And also we have President Rudolph Stiger of the FIG. Both of them are of the FIG actually. So they're going to be welcoming and opening this workshop for us this morning. So without taking so much of your time, can I welcome Vice President Diane Dumashie to continue from where I am right now.
Thank you, Israel, and thank you for your introduction. Welcome to everybody joining this meeting. I can hear little beeps as more and more are joining, so this is great news. It's a real honor to be asked to open this wisdom workshop of promoting tenure security in the face of challenges. And I think that word about in the face of legal, institutional, and social challenges is important, but also it's facing them to get to those solutions. So as Israel said, my name is Diane Dumashie. I'm the FIG Diane Dumashie. As a surveyor, I work in Africa and the UK in land management, administration, and land economics, specifically governance, natural resources, social and economic livelihoods. And I'm also an accredited mediator. Now, being in our profession is a journey of many steps. It never stops right from the start till when we hang up our shoes at retirement. And I was asked to share a few messages that I've drawn throughout my own experience. Needless to say, I hope I have a few more steps to take. But I've been working in pro-poor land management, particularly in Africa, but also in parts of Asia and the Caribbean. And this work is often linked to the GLTN, which is known Global Land Tool Network, and the World Bank. And I really want to just share with you a little bit about context, if you like, on this journey, the early footprints, and then touch on the path ahead before you step up and then you climb up high again. So very briefly, the early footprints, which is the context of VCSP. It's such a brilliant program that's been going on for several years now, and its signature is to outreach with an emphasis on volunteering, which of course echoes FIG President Rudolph Stiger's current term and theme of his office. And I am so impressed by VCS's intent, which is to impact lives and livelihoods for positive benefit. So this program, where you're going out to deployment in terms of promoting secure tenure, has all of those embedded into it, that impact into lives and impact into livelihoods. Now, remember, there are pathfinders already, and you will hear from them during this workshop. I don't wish to steal their thunder, so I'm not going to go into detail, except to say FIG members are often involved in many of the tools that you may well wish to use in pro-poor land management and administration. Now, I would also say a guiding principle is the tenure regime in any country context, because you will see there's a continuum of tenure. I hope this will be explained later on, but it's very well documented, particularly by GLTN. So let me go to that first big message that I would like to talk about, and that's about your path ahead. And the key to it is about curiosity and constructive challenge, because as a professional working with communities, you are skilled already in establishing strong processes that are evidence-based. Because of your professional training, you can build technical understanding. And because, I repeat, of your technical training, you can create confidence, you can strengthen capacity, particularly with women and being gender sensitive, And you can also build leadership capabilities in the communities in order to get to, if you like, tangible outputs to achieve multi-stakeholder participation, their understanding, and above all, ownership. So let me just unpack this a little bit more and go to the second bigger messaging that I want to do. And that's about you stepping up. What is the future that we want to shape? And I would suggest respect and humility is going to really underpin that, because what underscores all that you will be going out to do is that it's a people process. So at the high level, you've got the UN Habitat Agenda. Leave no one behind is their strapline. It's also my mantra. And I often think I could probably do better at times, but that again is the steps of our learning. So you, in our profession, you are the bridge between the inevitably high level policy, but getting this to translate to implementation, getting this to happen on the ground. So the points here about knowledge, your knowledge, and you pull from your own network for support, such as the VCSP network, but also your technical network, your understanding of the law, also your awareness. You must remain informed. And the fact you're attending this workshop just proves how you wish to stay top of your industry thinking. And of course, there's the action I've talked about on the ground, such as the deployment that you may go on to do, but also remember going into your own communities to help and assist. And that then takes me back to the third point I wanted to make, which was climbing high. And I have a working tenant, if you like, of rights and responsibility. It is your time to lead and instigate change. And so if you think about the right, access to secure tenure is a human right. But you, by attending this workshop, you are on the path to create momentum for change, be it deployment or perhaps another way, which you can look at on the VSE website. But as a facilitator, you will need to use your skills to generate the ownership of the problems in the community. And those problems could be cultural, political, societal, because it's a people process. But also, that's where you're going to find the solutions as well. So ownership is from, yes, civil society, including grassroots. And of course, in my fatherland of Ghana, all professionals, that's you, come from a village community. So you can take a lot of your learning back to your own communities. So it's a professional responsibility to balance against that right. And that responsibility is to generate partnership working and communicate and to influence and to collaborate. And I would add, engage the young. It's you that's going to lead and steer societal change and action. So to conclude, you and your energy, you are the ambassadors for the profession, and the time and place is now to step up. So what the young surveyors in FIG are doing really is truly pathfinding. At the micro picture, understanding awareness, ground-based action on deployment that I've talked about, but the macro picture of the institutional building mechanism that you know about and that you can factor into. And just to reiterate, to achieve this, it's about your leadership skills, your ability to communicate, you and your energy. But above all, and this is where the Wisdom Workshop really hits the mark, is that the VCSP values of volunteerism, curiosity, respect, and sustainability. So I really do wish you much success as you learn and deliberate today. Thank you so much, Israel, for the work you've done. Thank you, Claire, for the huge amount of work, and a massive thanks to the VCS steering team, all of which are noted on the web. So and I'm sure I can say on behalf of all in the FIG community and beyond, really do applaud you. Thank you very, very much. Handing back to you, Israel.